You are tuned in to the Nutso Bunch podcast.
We are here. We are live. We are in the building. Fred's in the building. Okay. I'm in the building. Sosa's in the building. Ken's in the building.
I'm back, motherfucker. I stopped.
Yo, we're done with that, bro.
That lasted
let
all
it fly, bro.
No. I stopped. I held it back.
Let it fly. I don't know. It don't even matter.
I don't give a shit.
Sos, what's going on, man? How you feeling?
I'm feeling good. A little tired, a little jet lag, but that's okay, though.
You was examining the cup. What's you fascinated by?
Yeah, because I learned how to read the other day, so I'm practicing every time I get a chance.
That's got measurements and shit.
Yeah, that word is mango.
It has measurements and all the ingredients to a bunch of different drinks.
Oh, that's pretty dope.
Yeah, that's why I was like, oh
cocktails.
shit.
Yeah,
it's a hangover
cheat
cup
sheet for cocktails.
Yeah, that's the way to get it.
So it has jungle juice.
Fucked up.
It has mimosas.
Oh God, jungle juice.
It has mango madness. It has.
I'm curious.
Passion.
Let me see what the ingredients are for jungle juice.
Jungle juice is 2 ounces of vodka, 1 ounce of gin, 1 ounce of tequila, 1 ounce of light rum, 1 ounce of creme de mente.
That's a bullshit ass jungle juice.
2 ounces of lemon
jungle
juice.
Jungle juice needs grain in it, bro.
Oof. Yeah, we both did the same thing.
That's
grain
what we used to make jungle juice with.
Yeah, that's
grain.
rough. That's rough.
You know, I can't even have like maybe one Long Island now.
One.
I have one of those.
Used to have those like water, dog.
And it's like, shit, I'm about to get fucked up because anything that comes after this drink, whether it's alcohol, whether it's a beer or like liquor,
yeah,
I'm done.
I heard shit and I thought like you meant like you get diarrhea.
That was me Friday.
Oh, diarrhea
I was
or
done,
drunk?
dog. No, fucked up.
Both.
Up. Yeah, the next day.
Friday night or Friday morning?
Friday night, I was fucked, dog.
Yeah.
Last week, what you do?
Oh my God, took moms out to Hartford.
She
Parkville.
did.
Yeah, she was like,
Parkville's dope.
Fred said, "Don't bother with me because I'm not going out in Waterbury, so just rock out."
Huh?
That's good.
That's what Fred said.
Hey.
Yeah.
And
at least he told you ahead of time.
Yep. So go ahead, tell the story.
Yeah. So she was like, because we made reservations to go have an early dinner, and she's like, my mom don't like going to restaurants. She's, you know what I mean. So she texts me back. She's like, rather than going to eat on Sunday, you guys just want to take me out Friday, have a couple of drinks, and dance with me a little bit. I said, bet, done. Let's do it. And it just happened to be DJ Bombetto was out there, so it was Spanish music and shit. Yeah. And it was from 7 to 11.
Bombetto.
Money.
Perfect.
Bombetto.
Oh, God. It was
What's
nice.
What's that?
Yeah. It was nice.
Can't
wait to go back on the 31st.
There was some good wings there.
Yeah, it was nice.
Yeah, the chicken wings were great.
Like, the bar was dope. Bartender, you already know me. I'm immediately, first drink, hit her with a 20. She's like, I said, just take it now. She's like, really? I said, yep. Take it now. Then, I get another drink. Now I'm not waiting. Bang.
That's
right away.
wave.
Right away.
Always.
Right away.
Yeah.
Dog. I threw back so many Tito's and did not eat anything.
How are you not going to eat at a place that has like
everything?
That's the weird shit. Because when I'm drinking, I'm not really thinking about eating. I'm a nitpicker anyways.
Yeah,
but I'm a nitpicker.
How about, well, I know if I'm going to get bombed, I try to eat a little
I wasn't like, that wasn't the goal. I wasn't trying to get smacked. But, after like my fourth one, I was like, I'm going to get lit tonight.
Yeah.
I kept saying, I'm celebrating my prostate being good.
No breaks.
I'm celebrating my prostate.
Being good. Yeah, my daughter's like, your prostate's good. I was like, what? For real? He was like, yeah, why is that a surprise? I said, motherfucker, you know me. You know how much I drink. He was like, yeah, it was good. It's like, all right.
Considering all the other shit you got going on.
Yeah,
like,
facts.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Like,
that was taking a small victory.
A win is a win. A win is a win.
That was a win for me. So I ate my like the last thing I ate was like
Fred,
at 3 o'clock.
I just have one question before you go all the way there.
Uh-oh.
Was it one finger or two?
It felt like one. I don't know. Yo, it's fucked up.
Felt like one. What does that mean?
So fucking
that doctor got some pause.
Fucking
some meat.
So I went for a physical. You know what I'm saying? And then he was like, I thought we were done. He did the ball check, all that shit. I was like, all right, bet, about to get out of here. And then he's like, oh shit.
You heard that shit.
He's like, turn around. I was like, oh, we're doing that today. He's like, let's get it done, man. You're 42 years old. Let's get it out of the way.
How many
I
knuckles?
was like, all right, bet. I was mad as hell, bro. And to turn around, and I was pissed because,
Let it out. Let it.
this is the funniest shit ever.
No, he let it in.
Facts.
Nah, not me. Let it out.
No, Fred.
So this is the funniest shit ever. I'm mad as hell because I was like, I was about to ask, like, how do I, like,
Don't act
how am
like that.
You know what I mean?
How do you position,
So, but
how do you
nigga,
position
right?
yourself? You don't want to.
So I threw. Yo, listen.
You don't want to look like you did
listen.
it before.
No, I turned his mic off. We can go.
Yo.
Fred said, how do you want me?
So right? I put the one leg up on the shit, and I'm like, do I put like in my
thought he
head? I'm
was
like,
Captain Morgan.
Yo, my bro. So it's exactly what I did too. I went bang. I turned around. And, yo, here's the shit that made me so mad. He did it when I looked back, my nigga.
Look back at it. Look back at it.
Yo, I went like this. I said, so,
That image is forever implanted.
Did he make eye contact with you?
bro.
He looked up at him.
As soon as he
You
jammed me,
got
bro,
square in the
I
He
eye.
said,
turned around.
I'm done.
Yo, facts.
Square in the eye. He's like,
He was like,
clear.
I said, he goes, yep, you're good, yo. I was like, oh, God, yo, that
said-
is awful, bro.
Oh my
It's
God.
fucked up, man. It's
I
fucked up.
had
Did he
so
tell
many
you all
things.
clear while he was still inside you?
Yeah, right. All clear.
Bro, it's a fucking weird experience, bro. That's,
Hey, yo,
yeah.
as long as he didn't do a countdown like it was
Yo,
the last second of the game.
I was so mad, bro. I threw my leg up, and as soon as I looked back, like, yo, he's like, wham! I was like, oh, no, no.
Yo, bro.
Yeah, bro.
The fact-
for punishment.
The fact of the uncertainty leading into it of which way
Greatness.
you was gonna go
Greatness.
is epic.
Yeah.
In my head, I was just thinking like Fred looking at the table, standing in front of it, right, with his boxers, like both hands on his box, about to pull him down. Like, which way should I go? Should I lean forward? Should I put a leg up?
Bangay.
And then I'm like, what if he just arched that shit out?
Just toot it up. Just toot it up right
It's a
quick.
fucking experience, yo.
Yo, so I'm laughing and I'm seeing all this in my head. I'm like, yo, did he lift? Then when he said he lifted a leg, I was like, Captain Morgan.
Yeah, bro.
Yo, my only question after is, oh no, go ahead, finish.
No,
your
go
story.
ahead.
I was gonna say after when you got home.
I hope it's done.
Word, like what more happened?
more?
No,
Yeah,
what
facts.
more could
after
have
when you got
happened?
home, right?
Did he give me cake? Like,
No.
Gave him some homework to go do.
Wait. So after you got violated, you went out and got like boozed
I just
up.
wanted to know if
Yeah,
like
basically.
No, I just wanted to know after you went home and you took your shower, did you sit down in the tub?
Word,
He had an Einhorn Finkel moment.
Yo, it's fucked up, man.
Do
It's a
you
fucked up
really
feeling.
wanna
It's fucking weird.
We've talked about this.
I told. So
You're the
it's
first.
I don't even know if I
You're
should
the
say
first
this.
of the
Go ahead.
Nutsos, bro.
Yeah, you're the
That's
first
it.
one.
Nah, we ain't gonna get. Can't fuck it.
Wait, you're the first
So
of the
what-
nut. Wait,
so what he said it right?
He's the first of the Nutsos to get it done.
No.
No?
You?
Yeah.
Oh, dog, I like 30.
Oh, wow.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's why I know that they
shit.
don't have
Fit.
to do the ding thinkers no more.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
So early
Oh,
because of
shit.
family history?
Yeah.
Got you.
okay.
Because
Grandfather,
usually
grandfather
over-
died of prostate cancer.
Damn.
Got you.
Sorry to
Yep.
hear
Yep.
No, I mean, like, hey, these things
I
happen.
was like,
Yeah. Better safe than sorry. Check it
No,
out.
no, no,
Check
no,
it out
like,
early.
I can't
So
say
that's
it.
what she said to
So
me.
bad.
She was
You
like,
have
"Oh,
to.
so like this is like the first time I'm going into
Are we
this,
gonna
like
get
meet
canceled?
this doctor," and like that was her whole thing. She was like, "Yo, so we're gonna test for that." I was like, "All right." Also, the reason why I have a woman doctor is because if I'm not having some dude stick his finger
Yo.
in my like, it's just. I don't want some big like we said some meat hook in my fucking butt like
A big old paw.
like word
Thank
like
God my doctor's a little guy.
big thick index finger
Yeah.
just
Damn.
like whoa.
So
Yeah.
people would love me if I was a doctor with these little ass hands.
Bro,
Yo.
it's a fucked up feeling, man.
Also, like, you might not figure anything out with little hands too. Like,
Right.
so it's like, like, you need that weird in between.
No, it's the
You
middle.
need-
Y'all have to
yeah,
go middle.
yeah.
finger.
You got to get
You
there.
need long, thin fingers.
Definitely
you know,
have to
like-
do the middle.
Yeah.
Damn.
Yeah, that's exactly why I didn't want to say it.
I told you don't. This motherfucker, man, I can't take him nowhere. Can't take him nowhere.
10 minutes.
Mark at
10 minutes, 36 seconds.
Yeah,
yeah.
facts.
Yeah.
What the hell?
10:36.
10:36.
Yeah, so you had a rough experience, basically.
Yeah, it was brutal.
And it
Yeah, I
was
didn't like
not,
No, you said it was all
Nah,
right, though.
fine.
It was quick.
It was quick.
It was quick.
Yeah,
It
it's
was-
over like that. You know what I mean?
understood.
Yeah,
But,
that was dark though.
It was what?
It was dark.
Yeah,
That went dark.
And hell was hot.
yeah, facts.
Like that's
That's the way to open a show, right?
Yeah.
It definitely is. Grand opening, grand closing.
wow. Yeah. So
But like
not
I
gonna
left
make it to
there.
150.
I left there and I went to Frankie's after to eat.
Oh.
So many involvements right
Yeah,
now.
so I went to Frankie's to eat. I ate real quick. It
Comfort
was like
foods.
3:30. You know what I mean?
He had a glizzy.
He needed a comfort.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Wait, you did?
3:30. Steak fries, bro. 3:30.
Wait, but you did have a glizzy.
Nigga, hell yeah, I had a glizzy.
After that?
Yep. Absolutely.
Stifler.
So I ate. Again, this is like 3:30 in the afternoon. Then I get out of work because I was still on the clock. Went to the doctor's real fast.
Yep.
So
Wait, you did all this on the clock?
yeah.
Good job. That's the way to do it.
Went home,
Yep.
showered,
Yep.
got dressed,
Yep.
made an espresso martini by 5 o'clock, and just started drinking. Like we went to Hartford. I had like one of these on the way up, and then just started drinking Tito's.
I mean, I'm way up.
Might as well just had
Bro,
soup.
when I got home at 11,
Yep.
fucked up.
You was faded.
I was fucked up.
You ain't go home and make one of Freddie's favorite concoctions?
I went home and got in the car and was like, I'm gonna go downtown, and I went out.
Yeah,
You
so
went
that there goes my point. The motherfucker said, "Yeah, I'm going out, but I'm not gonna be in Waterbury, so don't worry about it." And then I go in the morning, I'm like, "Motherfucker, you were downtown.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I got back at 11 o'clock.
Least an hour.
Yeah.
You could have told me."
I went out by myself.
Yep, he sure did. Didn't tell me shit.
I'm not hitting you up at 11 o'clock to be like, yo, get dressed and come out.
I was downstairs in the stew
I don't fucking know that.
because you didn't hit me up and say,
You could
"Come
have hit
out."
me up too. You still out?
That shit.
No, I saw it in the morning.
There you go.
So Freddie's
fault.
last Friday was pretty
That's why
adventurous.
This-
Freddy's
fucked
Freaky
up.
Friday.
This is what
fucked
happens
up.
when they don't have breakfast.
Full
in the
of
morning.
fingers.
Facts.
Freddy's Finger Freaky Friday.
Freddie got fingered for real, bro.
And then you went and got finger food?
Bro, it was brutal.
Finger fries.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, sorry, bro.
But that was my
Yeah,
Friday.
That's thinking of like the movie Superbad. Remember
Listen.
Superbad?
If you're pushing fucking 40 or you're 40, go get checked, man. That's all.
Yeah, no,
Talk
no,
about
no
it.
problem. Absolutely.
Hey, we all
My
gotta go
appointment
through it.
coming up soon. Mine's
Yeah.
coming up soon.
Especially,
few
especially
couple
motherfuckers
years
with life
away.
insurance, you're gonna have to do all that shit. You know what I
Women
mean?
I'm
can
a couple
also
years
get
away.
prostate cancer too.
Yeah,
Yeah,
facts.
yeah, it's just more likely.
Yeah, they came to my house and did that shit.
Yeah. So I was surprised. Like,
Took the blood out my
wait, they
crib.
came to your crib and do what?
The life insurance
Yo,
check.
you're not telling us
the
something, buddy.
physical, The physical, they took the blood, the urine, and all that shit at the house.
Nigga, that was the government.
Yeah, probably.
But, yeah, man, wild shit Friday.
She ain't bug my shit. She ain't leave the kitchen.
I threw up all day Saturday. Like when I turned the last time I threw up like that, I was 20. I turned 21.
That's how real it was.
That's I drank a Pedialyte, threw up.
Can I
Drank a
ask you a
bottle of
question,
water,
though?
threw up. Drank another bottle of water, threw up.
Can-
I didn't eat until like 6 o'clock in the evening.
Can I ask you a question?
From eat my last meal 3 o'clock on
the day
Friday.
before. Yep. Did you enjoy your night?
I had a fucking blast.
Yeah. Would you do it
was a good
again?
night. Yeah.
Good answer.
Yeah.
I mean, everything. Would you do it all again?
Yeah, I'm gonna do everything.
Everything that happened
the
on
night,
Friday.
The night. You said the night. Don't do that. Don't do that. But,
You guys are swinging for the fences
Yeah,
today.
no kidding.
Nah, I'm just saying.
14:30.
just bleep it. Beep.
That's what we have to do.
Yeah.
now.
Thanks,
leave
guys.
it in. Just go bleep. Just put a bleep over it.
Yeah.
it in
Thanks,
That-
guys.
yes, again, that's editing.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of
That
me
is-
not
I'm just
doing
saying.
that.
That's what we have tried to
Yeah.
avoid, and pretty much why we shouldn't go live too.
Yeah.
Live is gangster.
I don't like it.
I prefer it.
It's cool for me.
Hell yeah, right?
I don't like it.
I like being able to have people talk and say something back.
I
And
feel, like
Chime in.
I feel like we're paying attention too much to our phones than we are like the cameras.
no,
Yes.
for the comments.
1,000%. You pay attention to your phone now. We're not even live,
If
motherfucker.
that's the
You're
case,
always on your
then-
phone.
If that's the case, then we need to put the phones away and have Ken read the comments.
That's what it should be.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
But it's trial and error. We don't know that until we're doing it, right?
When we move into our new studio, we'll put it on our board.
Hell
And
yeah.
that's- and honestly, it should be that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but it's just too bright, right? It'd be too bright. We won't be able to
no,
see
we could
it.
actually like.
Yeah, we can make
When,
that.
when are
so
we
can-
moving to the new studio?
I don't
I'm
know.
down.
I don't know.
Facts. What
Fuck it, I'm down.
are you talking about?
We'll move
do
to a
it.
new
Where-
You
studio.
don't come
at?
to this studio.
Yes, I do.
No, skin 30,
I'm
motherfucker.
here today.
Skin 30.
I'm here today.
Oh, I thought you said did they?
Today.
Did someone say
wow.
Diddy?
Did you?
Was that a did-day segue?
Yeah, that was a segue.
I did that.
Yeah. You did?
I guess so.
Yo,
I wanted to drag my doctor across the floor too, and he did that shit to me.
bruh.
Oh, good.
That's why you look back at it.
Oh, goodness.
Oh man, a whole bunch of terrible
After you
segues,
tooted it
but
up.
just so you know, today it hit the fan, and I think we need to put this pod out tomorrow. That's how real this is.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
To keep it as relevant as possible, right?
Firsties.
Yeah. Dog. If you were living under a rock, you didn't see the post,
In the past.
and it hit.
So many hours.
I believe CNN was the one who broke it. So you know, phones are supposed to be off. I believe it was CNN who broke it and put the story out. Then TMZ. But basically, one of the two, we're not sure who to give the credit to, posted a video, and it's a video of two people in a hotel. It looks like a young lady, mid-20s, mid to late 30s.
Stop playing the
20s.
alleged game, bro. It was her and it was him.
I want to paint the picture. Then
This
a
is
gentleman
long
comes out.
painting.
Gentleman comes out.
the diddler.
The woman is running to the elevator. Looks
Yeah.
like with her bags and stuff.
She almost
and
made it.
She got her trying to put her shoes on as the elevator. She pressed the button. Almost, like Ken said, got in the elevator and look a fella who definitely I think was Diddy. It looked like Diddy.
fucking Diddy, bro.
It looked like Cassie. Ran to the elevator.
Mr.
Ran around the
Correct over
corner.
here.
He's
Grabbed her, yoked her up, threw her on the ground.
Kicking
A
her.
couple kicks in there.
Then dragged her
And
off
then
like
dragged
fucking
her off. Yep, like she was
Flintstone baby nigga.
like
Bam
she
Bam.
was like she was luggage, bro.
Yeah.
Pulled her straight down the hallway
Into the room.
into the room.
The shit that's wild. Why is this out now?
She ended up getting away again, ran down again, and got thrown up against the corner. And it looked like a vase. They kind of zoomed in on the mirror, and it looked like he took a vase and threw it at her, dog. Like,
I think he's. I'm not even gonna speculate. The shit
don't
is wild.
speculate.
That
Speak
shit-
your opinion.
So, I watched it once.
Same. I didn't want to see it again.
Yeah, like after you watch it the first time, you're like, all right,
Same.
that's good.
Yeah.
But within watching it the one time, it looked like she got away, and that like that throwing was like one of them anger throws that
Yeah,
like, you
bro.
know, people do when they like, you know, God damn it, like now somebody might have, you know,
Yep.
this is gonna look crazy.
Yep.
But then he sat there and continued to look crazy though.
More. He did more.
Yeah, he just stayed to look crazy.
Yeah, it was more like at first he was like, what the fuck? And then he's like,
Also,
oh, now you made me do this to you.
he should have rented the penthouse suite on the
Right.
very top.
Right,
very,
right,
You know,
right.
like so that way, you know, she
No hallways.
Well, she could have
No
just
cameras.
she could have got you know to a
Yeah.
stairwell maybe. I don't know. She needed a faster escape route
Yeah, it
That's
was
a
wild,
fact.
man.
because waiting for the elevator has not worked in horror movies nor domestic violence.
Nah, but so
Facts.
Not trying to
She-
lay a
Yo,
joke.
for real.
she already
Don't
sued
wait
him.
for that. Don't wait for the elevator.
She did sue him.
She already sued him, right?
Yep.
Yeah, so she's already paid. She ain't getting paid from this.
So this is the thing. This is all the media just trying to hurt his image more.
Oh yeah, 100%.
It's not. This isn't.
Because-
She gets she gets nothing from this.
So does the
No, it
hotel
doesn't.
get
It doesn't.
does
She
the
doesn't
hotel
get
get
anything from
fucked
this.
But this is
because
what I'm saying. I would now.
It vindicates.
I would
her, though.
sue. I would be Diddy and Diddy's lawyer and sue the hotel for releasing that because if that's already settled, right?
Yeah.
What's
can't-
that? What's that called? Like double jeopardy, right? You can't come after
No,
a
no,
motherfucker
no.
twice
No.
for the same
Nope.
shit.
Actually, it's settled in civil court. It was never
that's
taken
never
to a
in a criminal court.
criminal
Yeah.
court.
Okay,
But
so-
also
so-
it's
so
I
there's got to
think
be
it's
some
the
kind of
statute
law
limit-
or
I
something
think
that you can't like. This
the
man already.
statute of limitations on domestic violence, I think, would have something to do with that.
And that's it's still
So
available.
So you telling
Is
me
it?
he paid her
Like,
in a
within
civil
the timing
court?
of that when that video happened and when all this is.
yes.
Okay.
So if he paid her in a civil court, not in a court.
Nope.
So is that the
He-
reason why he has not been charged? Because obviously that's a crime.
Yes.
That's a crime.
Right.
Well, it's the
But
same
now, can
well,
he be charged for that crime after he paid
Well,
the lawsuit
So
That's
remember,
what I-
in the civil court?
So think about it this way: like,
can.
remember, OJ was found guilty in the criminal law in the criminal lawsuit, but
Yep.
not in the
Civil. They
no,
sued
sorry, in
him.
the civil. But like, yeah, they sued him. They
sued him for-
won.
They won.
because he was found guilty for murder in a lawsuit for money. But when it came down to for like the lawsuit for his life and his freedom, he was free.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
he was not guilty in that one.
Yep.
Yeah. I
All
understand
the
that.
same,
But what I'm
the
saying is,
same idea.
so what would he? How would I say this? Diddy already paid for those actions, because that's what she sued him for: abuse, sexual assault, all these things that now.
So someone can press charges if they wanted to, and that like.
So she's not pressing charges. She just wanted to get paid.
I don't think that anyone pressed charges. I don't even.
Okay,
think that she's the one that released it.
So why would that? You see what I'm saying?
My thing is,
why release that shit now?
Because everything has an agenda.
Yeah, facts.
And that's what I'm saying. I feel bad for her, whatever the case may be. I'm glad she got away. She's out of that. She's happy now. She got her money. Yep. But isn't there like an NDA or something after she gets paid or something? This is where it comes into play. Why is that being put out publicly now?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And actually, just so everybody knows, they would have to file this year any type of criminal
charge,
which is going to happen now.
So they would have to ASAP.
But how? If he basically admitted to it.
But this is something completely
depending
separate.
on the month it happened, it actually might be past the statute of limitations, depending on the month it happened. So this is the thing. NDA means you can't disclose any information, right?
They also don't mean shit.
In court. If she's subpoenaed,
especially since
she would have to say what happened, or she could plead the fifth.
They took away all those crazy NDAs too that people were signing. Like they took away the whole value of that NDA because a lot of people were signing things that were basically just giving away the entire right, and they were being violated throughout and throughout. Like remember the one with Tiger Woods and his ex-girlfriend that worked for him. And and then he abandoned her at like an airport or something crazy like that.
Yeah, we talked about that up here. I remember that.
Like wildness. Savagery.
So that's what I'm saying. Like, I get it. Okay.
Now, does the hotel get in trouble for this?
But that's what I'm saying. Like,
because he obviously paid that hotel to get them tapes or something.
It does something. It does something to the integrity of the security of the hotel.
Yeah, that part.
Like
they have to.
Like,
if I was Diddy,
because I guarantee you, he went to that hotel manager and was like, "Yo, I'll give you this amount of money if you give me those tapes."
But if that person gets fired and they don't know anything about it.
But think about it this way too. Like same thing. Like with like Adrian Peterson. Like then he getting caught on video for whipping ass, right?
Oh yeah. Yep.
Like everybody who gets
like
caught,
his son or some shit, right?
Yeah. Forgot the other one. Went upside a girl's head in the elevator.
Oh,
Jay-Z.
Ray Rice.
Well,
Ray Rice.
Yeah, Ray Rice, and that
Solange
was Solange went up against Jay-Z.
Yeah, that was the elevator. You said elevator. I was like, oh shit, damn.
Yeah. So
Ray Rice.
So like the thing is, it's like all these things happen at places where like you're all like.
You're in a private area.
Exactly.
Yeah, they have
these are security breaches of a certain level. So, like, it just changes the way that the celebrity is going to future interact with those places.
I get what you're saying. Like, it's a security breach for someone of celebrity status who may have or may not have, we don't know, have agreed to something with that company, right?
Well, also, like,
damage control type of situation.
That just says that you have people out there that are literally selling off stuff that, like,
that's what happens.
You're not supposed. Well, also, it's not theirs. It's like they're staff or whatever else.
Yeah, bro. That's what happens. How do we find out about Ray Rice? How do we?
No, but I'm saying 100%.
Right.
So at some point, do these people lose their job? I don't know. I don't know.
Probably made.
Yeah, that's what I was asking.
Yeah, for sure, right? But they probably made more than enough for these videos.
I don't know, man.
Bro, I heard that the TMZ was offering buku bucks for this.
Really?
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, well, for this Diddy one?
Yeah.
This is the most damning thing you can possibly ever have.
Yeah, bro.
Like,
they was offering buku bucks for anyone that had information or details that they could show.
And I just thought about this, though, too. In this current status of AI and AI videos, deep fakes, and whatever else, things like that we've been, receiving.
Don't do it.
Is there... No. Has it been checked for authenticity?
I mean...
So this
is the thing.
She settled. We already know that part or whatever else. So
but there were details that came out.
I'm not even just saying that to be like devil's advocate. I'm just saying like in the current day and age, like where even politicians are worried about that. It's like this very same problem.
Right.
So,
but this is the thing, right? He settled, and some of the details of their agreement were leaked. Right. Everybody saw some of the information about what happened, and this was one of those incidents. So now, if someone went back and doctored that up,
so it's public information then.
Not.
Freedom of information.
Yes, there you go.
Because I know if you go
There's
to
a
court,
freedom
if you
of
go to court
information.
and you get
Well,
arrested,
no,
if you
no.
go to get
Pri-
arrested.
So
Hear me out.
private
Hear me out.
security videos, I do not know. I
Right.
do not feel that they belong under the Freedom of Securities Act.
No. But once it becomes
freedom
a
of information,
public,
sorry.
once it becomes a public, like subpoena
If it's been handed,
or
if
anything
it's been
like
handed
that,
over to a
court
federal or
system.
municipal sort
Yep.
of system, oh yeah, then it's for everybody.
Then somebody
It's for
like
everybody. Anyone can
somebody
request
like
that
a
information.
reporter can request that
Anyone.
those details.
Doesn't
Anyone,
matter.
right? But most people wouldn't. They won't understand how that goes.
Everybody,
unless
you
they're
have the
trying
right to request any information that
Correct.
is public for anything that you feel or deem you want to know information.
So I
Correct.
feel so since
Our court systems,
since we
our
speaking like
court
that,
are,
then
are public.
that so now bring
Go
that
ahead.
shit full circle. When that all happened, right? When the Cassie thing really popped off, right?
People started digging.
They started digging.
Yes,
Oh,
they
yeah, of
did.
course.
They found that video
Yes,
back
they
then.
did. Yes, they
You think so?
Yes,
I think
absolutely,
now-
absolutely. The person who leaked that has no affiliation with the hotel whatsoever.
By this point. I
By this
agree.
point, not whatsoever,
Okay.
right?
Yep.
Okay, that's one. And two, that video, it looks like it's not the original.
That's what
video.
I'm, like. That's what I'm
It
saying.
looks like it's
like
one of
somebody
these.
was-
It's
yeah.
like it's
Like,
like
for the
somebody's
timing-
watching it
Yeah,
and they're
watch
like,
it and going
for
like
the
like,
time
bootleg,
of it,
bootleg.
Yeah. No,
So-
for the time of it, it doesn't like they have high definition cameras
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah,
nowadays,
that shit was
dog.
like 6-7 years ago,
Yeah,
bro.
that
So,
was
like,
that's
so
like
what
that's
I'm
like
saying
a
is-
so what I'm
full sighting
saying
video.
is that wasn't supposed to never come out.
Oh yeah.
Somebody
We
did
all
some-
agree there.
So
did some
I like the
shady shit
You think that's
for
shady?
a big bag of money.
You think that's shady or that's just a come up?
Listen, man, I'm trying to tell you.
Is that the freedom of information?
If it is, if it isn't, if it is freedom.
Boy,
of,
yeah.
That's
nah,
somebody-
but
that's
hold on,
somebody
hold on.
else feeling
You
it
a smart
is.
man. Ask yourself, if it's freedom of information, we would have saw it a long time ago.
Nah.
Why not?
Unless
the
someone-
settlement, they settled months ago.
Because just like you said, until we knew, we didn't know.
But that's what I'm saying. But the lawyers, the investigators, the judges, the people that
So this
served
the thing.
Diddy the papers,
They probably
already
had
did.
that.
That's what I'm saying.
What I'm saying is, hold
I
up.
hear you.
There may be
I
some
hear
people
you.
that did.
You see what I'm
but
saying?
there's-
They did their homework to sue this
Let me
motherfucker.
explain. When you request like a FOIA, Freedom of Information Act,
Yeah.
they have a certain amount of time, which is I think usually between 60 to 90 days
To
to
respond.
provide
Yeah.
and respond with the information that you're requesting. So this kind of feels like right in line in that timeline.
You
No?
telling me that
It's
the
only been
lawsuit
it's only been 90 days since.
No, but you
she
get
settled
the
before
information.
2023.
What?
I mean, she settled before 2024.
yeah,
She settled.
Right.
So
right. So
we're
say for
in.
Yeah, that's-
instance,
we're already 6 months in,
We're
bro.
5
5
months in.
say for instance, somebody got the information.
So it still falls
and-
within a 90. Like it's still.
No. The
But
thing is, they have
the
to.
information could have been obtained within his time frame.
That's
that
where
he's
my
saying
brain is
and
going.
What you're
Right,
saying.
right. What I'm
yeah,
saying
yeah,
is
yeah.
they
They
have
coulda
90
had it.
days to reply to say, "Hey, Samuel, I received your request and I'm working on providing you with the information."
Yeah, they replied it. Yeah.
They replied. They
I'm
have to
actually
reply
made his
within
name
90
three
days.
parts.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, yeah.
That don't mean they necessarily got the information in 90 days. They replied, said,
Said,
"Hey,
"We're looking
we
into it."
received it. We got it. We're looking into
But
it." And then boom. Now a few months later after that, the video
So
surfaces.
so I know Diddy got enough money to in his PR
he
team
probably did.
and his lawyers.
They got rid of it for
that-
7 years.
So
They made it disappear for 7 years to keep his
but
brand
see,
where it
this
was.
is the problem. It never really disappeared. The person that
Nothing
had
does,
it,
bro.
the person that
Not-
had it just
Not in this
Nothing
day.
got
does, bro.
paid enough
Nothing
for it to
does.
come out, right?
Nothing disappears.
But when they did their investigation, that shit came to the light within their own camp. You see what I'm saying? Because we didn't hear about it until now, right?
Within the hotel's camp.
Exactly.
Yeah.
No. I'm talking about within
Diddy's not.
Cassie's legal team camp. They knew about that
But they put that on.
prior to the lawsuit being given
But that's
being issued to
what
Diddy.
I'm trying to tell you is they put that in the lawsuit.
So what I'm trying to say, and I know that was in there, but what I'm trying to say is, now that we're having this conversation, who do you think out of what do you think somebody? It had to come from Cassie's team. Somebody that saw that.
Or a journalist.
Or-
That's what I'm trying
I
to
was
tell
gonna
you.
say, yeah.
Or a journalist who was looking into it.
Yeah.
And they were able to find the information.
If it's a journalist, time out. She gonna go right back to where she go, right where she work at, right, and get
Of course.
and get that prize, right. Be like, if she work at the Time, then she got the
That's
information.
why CNN
The
dropped
Times-
it first.
Okay.
It could be someone from CNN.
Or CNN paid enough, like you said, TMZ was offering the
TMZ was
bag.
offering bags. Everybody was.
So that's what I'm saying.
Everyone's
There's-
offering
there-
bags because
there's a hell of agenda
TMZ
behind it.
offers big bags because they want to scoop everybody
They
else
want-
because
yeah,
they're
they wanna
usually
be the first
to
one.
come
Yeah.
up with the information, and then they're the source for the information
Yeah, man.
afterwards.
Yeah. Yeah.
No,
they
I
were
hear
the
you.
they're and they're
And
dirty
then-
about
and
it. Like they
and
were the ones
after they're
that
the source, and when people start playing their clips on their newscasts and
That's how
whatever
they
else,
get-
they
that's
have
how
to
they
pay
get
for
money,
it.
yeah.
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly.
Because remember, they're dirty about it. Like they're the ones who paid money to get like the Kobe Bryant pictures early and stuff like that, and break that news. Remember, like
Yeah,
they don't care. Like they
They're
tote
hella
the line of
insensitive.
they tote that line of like
News
over the border and
yeah.
being like an actual news outlet,
Informative
like,
or
yeah,
insensitive.
Yeah, man, they tote
what
that
I'm
line
saying?
You can be
really.
both at the same
Both.
time.
I was just
Really
gonna say
tough.
both.
Yeah. You
They,
just got to
they
do it
live
with
in
a
that gray
smile.
area,
Yep.
bro. So I think my question to both of y'all and Ken as well, I'm sorry, all three of y'all is, you know, watching this, and it's very sensitive, right? Because it's domestic violence, and we're all very familiar and sensitive with that type of topic. But watching this, like, what was like the first thoughts that came to your mind about like Diddy and about obviously Cassie going through the situation?
He's a
Like,
fucking piece of shit, bro.
yeah.
Bottom line, there's no other way to put it. He's a piece of shit. You don't want to fucking fuck with this dude no more.
Right.
I'm good.
Yeah.
He was a piece of shit when the lawsuit came out. This was just a stamp on it. You see what I'm saying?
Yep.
You tied a bow with it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you know what I'm
exactly.
saying? Merry
Yep.
Christmas.
Thanks
Like
for the bow.
everybody was having a real hard time fucking with Diddy.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
and now
no
this.
pun- no
boom.
pun
Now
intended.
this, now. and,
No pun intended.
And
how-
there's a Netflix thing on him, isn't there?
Is
No.
it already?
There's been one for like a couple of weeks now. The Demise of Diddy, I think that's what it's called.
Oh shit.
So, and how about this? Now that we're talking
And then now
about
this video's out.
no, his son made a
diss track
A
for
diss
Diddy.
track, bro.
50.
I'm
And it
glad
was
that you brought it up.
trash.
That's where I was
Right.
going next.
right. He brought a diss
Yeah, I
track
don't even
up.
want to go there
Oh
yet.
my god!
But we definitely will
Yeah.
talk about
Trash.
that.
But I think
in the era of beef, right?
that he's talking shit, and that was probably something that like he says, allegedly probably fueled somebody to release that tape. Like,
But that's where I'm going.
Oh, you mean Fitty?
That's where I'm going. That's
You
where I'm
would pay for
going.
that, bitch.
Bro, 50's a mega
Could
troll.
have.
50's a mega troll. If someone sent, like, if you're telling me that if someone didn't have this information and got it over to 50, that he wouldn't leak it to TMZ or he
Facts.
wouldn't leak it to CNN.
well, if you
He probably do
follow,
it for
if
free.
you follow his page, if you follow 50 on Instagram, at the beginning of when this whole shit started, he was like, "Bro, I done seen videos of 50. I mean, of Puffy doing some wild shit.
Yeah.
I done seen it. So I'm not surprised if he had it.
Yeah, and you know what's other? You know the other side of things. There was also a whole big incident a few years back with J. Cole and Diddy. Like J. Cole supposedly put pause on Diddy for like touching him.
vaguely remember that.
For like touching him in a way that he felt was inappropriate.
Yeah.
And
Vaguely remember that.
And they got rid of videos, but supposedly there was videos of that too, where
maybe
J.
those will come
Cole beat Diddy up, supposedly, bro. For real. And he's like screaming out, "Yo, don't fucking touch me like that, bro. Fuck wrong with you?" And then boom, 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 boom. Put pause on him. And there's interviews from people who were there who say, like, "Yo, J. Cole is usually a calm dude."
So that's why he apologized. He didn't want to
turned
beat up Kendrick.
And then but J. Cole supposedly like
Saying Kendrick
ended
touched
up
him
like
inappropriately,
you know
bro.
being cool with Diddy after and like they pieced it out. But yeah, supposedly like J. Cole put pause on Diddy because you know Diddy is very. If you looking back at some of these things,
It's wild, bro.
He's
Like
touchy.
you look back,
It
it's
is.
wild, bro.
it's
He
like
got the-
watching a Nickelodeon documentary,
yeah.
bro.
He got the Joe Biden hands.
Yeah.
Bro, it's like watching a Nickelodeon documentary
Yeah.
where you're like, bro, why is he always
It's a lot of kids'
daddying people? Hey, yeah, daddy.
Fucked up, man.
Yo, when you gonna party with me, daddy? What?
Oh, the drink
he
champ
used to
shit.
da-
I gotta
he
ask
used to
my doctor
Bro,
if he's cool with
drink
Diddy.
champs,
Nah,
he did it everywhere.
He
Yeah.
daddied everybody.
He daddied
Yeah,
everybody.
but at the drink championship, you could hear the word "daddy" just make
yeah, multiple
everybody
times.
in the room
Where
Mad
Fab and all them were looking at him like, chill,
and
bro.
feel
Wow.
mad
Wow.
uncomfortable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and there was also that big
Well,
party.
there was the other one too with
where they
Weezy.
had-
The interview with Weezy,
Right.
he was like,
Yeah,
you can
sus.
tell- yeah. He's like,
But
it's
there was also remember that big party where they had everybody there: Jay-Z, Diddy.
Yeah, people just coming
Meek
in,
Mill,
coming in.
T.I.
Wasn't that the award show or some shit like that?
No, but they were all like suited out and they were taking pictures. Remember that? Where they have a bunch of iconic pictures.
Yeah.
And bro, Diddy's saying some wild stuff in those videos.
And you see a lot of rappers being some rappers like the older dudes.
T.I.'s like, whoa, bro. You hear T.I. like, whoa.
And then Jay-Z was standing off looking
Yo,
around.
if being a billionaire comes with the boredom of you want to test those waters, I don't want it.
Yeah, T.I.'s like, listen, indubitably.
You know what I mean? Like,
Indubitably.
Exponentially.
You need to exponentially remove your arm.
If you're getting morality advice from T.I., you really should rethink things.
You need to remove your arm from my torso.
T.I.'s out here making like low income housing for people right now and everything, trying to rebound his image.
But T.I.
he had a pretty dope freestyle the other day.
T.I. has. So I lived in Atlanta for a few years.
No, he's always been that.
He's
dude.
always been in real estate. Like he's always also put other people on to doing that, like Jeezy and them. He's told a lot of people in Atlanta like to invest because
he ain't no dumb.
He didn't want
he ain't no dumb motherfucker.
His biggest thing was like he didn't want Atlanta to be gentrified. He didn't want like people going down there and taking over. So he'd rather buy it up and keep the familiar faces in those areas.
Keep it black on, baby.
Because Atlanta's like that. When you go down there,
it's gentrified as hell. Like people
and right
Marietta
and those areas. So I used to live in Marietta.
Mm-hmm.
I lived on Franklin Road, and all that is different now. You go over there, and those were houses that like not houses, but like to me they look like nice like condos.
Yeah, like
but over
townhouses.
there, some of the people are like, yo, these is like not projects, but like low income folks is over here.
Yo, that's always a trip too. I was
because you don't know where you're in a bad area.
I experienced that when I was down in Maryland once. I was hanging with a cousin in Silver Springs, and we were in like this whole place. These townhouses were fly.
Yeah, and you're like, yo, we're in low income
we in
houses.
the hood. I was like, the hood of what?
Yeah,
like the Robin Hood, nigga. Like what the fuck? Like this is.
It's wild.
I was like, these places got garages. The fuck you talking about the hood?
Yeah, fact.
Yeah, when you got a garage up here, you in a good spot.
I don't even got a fucking garage.
They were in condominiums. They're like, yo, this is the hood. I'm like, wait, the what?
Yeah, when you're in a garage up here, you're in a good spot. So I think just to kind of put that stamp on the whole Diddy situation, right? Yeah. For me, the biggest thing though is like, dog, I feel like we've had the wool pulled over our eyes for a long time. And it isn't that hold on. Let me explain the why. It isn't that we didn't expect negative things to be from Diddy.
Oh, I did.
But like, no, that's what I'm saying. It isn't that. Because I think he might have had something to do with Big's murder. I think there's a bunch of like scumbaggy stuff that Diddy might be involved in. This side of him though, the sex party crazy stuff, the woman beating stuff, like I didn't see, and that I guess is part of the process, part of his character, where we don't see this stuff, and that's how you know his team is doing what they're supposed to do behind the scenes. But like, dog,
remember the whole Kim Porter memoir?
Kim Porter memoir that was supposed to come out. Yep.
And so that got kind of stopped because she died.
It stopped. And she passed away.
Yeah, but y'all know,
and
they had a lot more to tell about Diddy's information and then what everybody was thinking about in the first place.
Right.
Yeah, because Bad Boy started.
Bad Boy.
Like
it's over there.
Okay, Bad Boy. Started with Heavy D, Al B. Sure, Andre Harrell, Kim Porter.
Yeah,
all of them.
Uptown
Records. You know what I'm saying? Started with all of them.
Yep.
Straight. And then all of them are dead.
All of them.
And Albie came out of coma for a very long time, and I don't know if you heard it or whatnot.
You made that better.
Go ahead. Boom.
Oh, okay, cool. It's whatever.
Gotcha.
I wasn't.
I fixed it. No, touch.
I ain't been here for a while.
No tocus.
But he had a documentary coming out.
He did.
And then he ends up. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Heavy's gone. Andre Harrell's gone. Kim Porter's gone.
On a higher note,
everybody.
Did you see that Heavy D's daughter got the rights to his music?
Oh yeah,
yeah. I heard about that. So what does that do for him? I mean, well, obviously she gets money now.
She has the rights to his estate, so the streaming rights of his music, anything where his music appears in like a movie or something else,
commercials,
like that,
whatever,
commercials, anything. She now the estate receives the royalties. Yeah. Also,
Good move.
You
How
may
come
see
it-
some.
It's a good
heavy-
move.
You may see some some posthumous Heavy D music coming out
Yeah.
as well.
Wow.
True. But how come it took so long?
For the same reason it took so long for like De La Soul to get from underneath Tommy Boy and all these other things. They had these contracts that they signed when they were so young,
Talk about it.
and they didn't know what they were signing. They didn't have like necessary the people around them at the times. They didn't have the lawyers. They didn't have anybody that they needed to have at the times that were going to tell them that
All their
you
deals
need
were
it.
shit back in the day.
The deals were trash because hip hop wasn't supposed to last.
Yeah.
It was supposed. It was a fad. If
They
anything.
thought it was a fad.
Well, they thought it was a disco thing. They thought it was the next disco, and disco didn't last. If you
Yeah,
recall.
facts.
So like disco
man.
had a whole period.
Lasted
Yeah.
with me. I love disco.
I mean, like, hey, like the retro of disco is fire, but like the whole idea of it now, you're just like,
What is
like,
this crap?
or no, then they didn't like it. Like if you were
Right.
into rock and roll, you hated disco.
Yeah.
So
Because it was the anti like
of
rock and roll.
rock and roll, it was
Yeah.
like go out, have a party, dress fly, do the hustle and bang some coke. So like.
In rock and roll,
And,
they
like,
just wanted to turn up and bang some
the
coke.
Yeah.
They just wanted to turn up and bang the coke.
Yeah, y'all ever see- y'all ever see,
Coke, wear like whatever you want,
Right,
You
right.
ever see what is it? The Motley Crue joint.
Which one?
Dirt. The Dirt. Is it that what it is? The Dirt.
Is it,
The Netflix
like a
series.
documentary?
It's a Netflix series on Motley Crue,
No, I haven't seen that.
bro.
Was that on Hulu?
No, it's on Netflix.
You sure?
Yeah. It's called. I think it's called The Dirt.
All right, go on.
So it's on Motley Crue. It's on Motley Crue and shit. And that shit made NWA look like a bunch of puppies.
Oh, first,
Straight out of Compton, like a bunch of puppies, dog. These motherfuckers was wild.
Yeah, but
they were
that was
wild,
commercialized
but-
because
no,
it was in the movie.
They were wild because they were a different level of wild that was allowed to be that level.
Yeah,
of wild
that's true, too.
Like
That's true, too.
The
And-
NWA like wasn't
they were-
even allowed
that
to
was
have
in
the
the movie.
hotels.
Yeah,
they
you're
were
right.
in.
You're right. You're right.
NWA was loud.
But it's
different way.
a dope ass series, man. If you haven't watched it, man,
Yeah, they
Yeah,
throw it on.
the
It's dope.
series
They
are always
destroyed
better than like
hotels.
Yeah,
the
it's dope.
movies and stuff. But it's because they wanted that to be commercialized so they can make money off of
I'll
that.
give it to
they had to water down
Machine
a lot
Gun.
of that.
They
for
had
the
to
movie.
carry
Machine
out-
Gun Kelly was in that. He played Tommy Lee.
Well, some of
Oh,
these
killed
guys
it.
also
Yeah, he killed it. Yeah, he
they were
killed it.
You got to remember, these are all band nerds.
Yep.
That were like, they like to play some heavy metal or whatever else, and next thing you know, they grew
blew
some
up.
hair and they blew up.
Yep.
They had a band, bang, bang, boom.
Yeah.
And then like you have to maintain a bad boy image when probably you had like a really wholesome
Yeah,
thing
man.
going on at home.
It's
like
it-
think of like
I highly suggest
John
watching
Bon Jovi.
that series, man. It's dope.
He went to private school or something.
I'm just saying, like all these dudes are like real nice people, like just good people overall. Like when you start listening to like was it like Lars Ulrich and like the other dudes like from like Metallica, you look at them, they're like soccer dads and shit.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
Lars Ulrich is like the biggest weirdo in the world. He like hated like the streaming. So like if you look at him, he's like that old man, like get off my lawn ass dude. So
Yeah.
like, like these dudes are just like they're regular
Regular,
ass people.
degular.
Yeah.
I did want to talk about something really quick too from the pod chat, right? You sent over the joint that was
The machete
talking about
fights?
the Kendrick Lamar.
I wanna
so
get into the
that
machete
part too.
fights, though.
The
That
Kendrick
was
Lamar
wild.
like Kids Bop joint.
Yo.
That was fire.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
I didn't even hear it yet.
Yeah, that was fire.
Yo.
And I had a little fun fact. Kids Bop is owned by The Orchard.
What does that mean?
The Orchard is actually who we signed our first deal to.
Oh, word.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh.
So there's a Kids Bop of some Mook and Fair shit out there?
No, we didn't know Kids Bop. We didn't do no Kids Bop.
God, you didn't do no Kids Bop. They did.
They
yo.
did.
They got your shit out there.
Well, I would have had a portion.
What's
I
your-
wish they would have.
What's your name? Who's your daddy? But it sounds a little
facts.
different. Like,
Where's your homework?
Yo, if they did the
What's
On the
your
Low,
name?
if they did an On the Low remix, that would be pretty fire. I ain't gonna lie.
What is 2 + 2?
Yeah, but I just thought that was a little funny, fun fact there
Pretty dope.
for sure. Yeah, but let's get into Machete, man.
oh,
That
so,
was wild.
Word.
Ken, let's
Don't-
go.
so
Can you look,
if
can you
anybody-
pumped up.
Can
He
you look
pumped up.
Dominican? Go.
Yo, so
I thought he was the dude in the video.
Yo, he did kind of look like that dude.
So here's the wild part. Didn't even watch it. Didn't watch it. My girl sent it to me. And
She says, "Is this you?"
yo, she's all like, like, nah. She's like, just shoot me. Just shoot me, fam.
Yo, facts.
Like, So I start to play the video, and I see these like. When dude went into like double arm windmill mode, I was like,
bro.
nope, I'm done.
Bro.
I was like, I'm
Wild.
done. Cut it off right there.
Wild. Did you
'Cause
see that video?
Already,
It's
What?
wild,
Bro.
bro.
Pull it up right now.
I saw some
Go
of
in the
it,
group chat
but
right
I got
now,
a
pull it
phone
up.
call. I
So
got a
some
phone
mother-
Just
call.
turn it down. You don't even need to hear the volume.
it's some. It's
No, I
a-
saw. I know
so your
what it is.
peoples is getting loose over on the aisle.
Your peoples.
Oh,
Yeah, they really are.
I know.
Your peoples are getting loose
Your
on
cousins.
the aisle,
This
and
is-
they was like, "Listen,
Turn it down.
they're like, you want to solve this problem?
Yeah.
I want to solve this problem."
Yeah.
Yo, Ken, I ain't gonna lie. He cut your fucking hand off. Bro.
Yo,
Yeah, bruh.
and he picks it up and walks
Yeah.
away like,
Yeah.
yo,
Like nothing.
cash,
Bleeding, bro.
cash,
Bleeding.
yo, leaking,
Yeah.
like Kill Bill
Bro,
leaking.
The
Yeah.
gash.
They were swinging those
on
machetes
their
like
head,
bats,
on
my
his
guy.
head.
Yeah, good dude. I did not finish watching. I knew his hand got lopped off,
Yep.
and I was
No,
like,
don't
I'm
worry.
sick.
The bus is gonna go by. Don't worry. Watch. You're gonna see him go back and pick his hand up. Yo, if someone yelled at me to pick my hand up, I'd be
Yo, go-
mad, bro.
That just
Go
goes to
pick
show
your
you
hand
the
up.
adrenaline in a situation
Yo,
is
nah.
wild.
Yo, he was in complete shock at
That's
that
what I'm
point.
saying. The adrenaline is crazy in a situation like that.
Why don't his hand just go flying, bro? Flying, done.
Yeah, that's not
Off.
that's not his wallet.
That's not his wallet.
That's his hand, bro.
It's not his
That's
cell
his
phone.
hand.
It's
So
not his cell
turn it.
phone.
Once you
Yo,
realize that was
word,
the
yo,
hand.
yo,
So-
you gotta let it go, right? You're like,
It's a bit gruesome, but yo, in Dominican
It's
Republic,
a bit gruesome.
in Dominican Republic, that's what they roll around with. All
Yo,
of
facts.
them,
That's
everybody.
PR too all day.
They got a big ass
And in
machete.
Jamaica.
just shoot me.
And in
It's like,
Jamaica.
it's like
Just shoot
if I see a nigga coming at me with a machete, I'm gonna just
You
be
win.
like,
You
I'm,
win.
I'm empty.
You
I'm,
win.
call
You
me,
win.
call
You
me
win.
an elephant. I'm pulling out both my pockets. Like, you
Yo,
can have
You
it all.
know, you
You
know our
win.
boy. I don't want to say his name on the air, but you know our boy that's from Jamaica that was always at the boys' club.
Yeah.
Yeah. There were two of them that were always
Yeah.
there.
Yeah,
Yeah,
they
and they
were-
always hung together.
Yeah, they was relatives.
All
They
right,
were
so
cousins.
yep, family, people. They are peoples, right?
cousins.
So yeah, I remember him telling me when we were kids, he was like, "Yo, one of the dudes from the other town that came over, and he stole one of the goats from their village." And the whole village rounded up together and got the thief and brought him back to the center of the village, and they cut the dude's arm off.
Bro, y'all remember that video in PR where they came mad, like machine guns and shit, spraying at the bodega barbershop or whatever?
Yeah.
They got homeboy, the older guy came outside, then he went back inside, and they all came back and started spraying again. You don't remember that video a while back?
Probably.
This was a few years ago. Anyways, the last time I went to Puerto Rico, I go to visit my family. This happened in Caguas.
Oh my god.
And my cousin was in that video.
Shooting?
No, he fucking facts, right? He literally was like, "Yo, I was gonna go out that day. These guys were calling me to go because you know these niggas drink beer all day in front of the bodegas shit." He was like, "Nah, I got beer at home. I'm gonna chill home."
Wait,
He
so
doesn't
that
go.
was the beer drinking activity of the day?
So he stays home, drink beers, whatever. Runs out of beer. He goes, and that's when the shit. He caught the tail end of it, and then he showed me the video of him walking towards the shit. He saw the bodies on the ground. I said, "Yo, what the fuck? You were there, bro?" He
It was
like,
it was a regular Snapchat, and then
yeah, bro. Wow, bugged out.
Yeah, nah, that's wild.
What they do on the islands, man, is
It's,
different.
yeah,
what they do out
man,
here,
that shit
man.
ain't no
It's-
joke.
it's
Like
different.
we went to La Perla and we had some of our boys from here,
Yeah.
and right away we start walking in, they pull the cameras out and start recording the street. My boy was like, "Don't do that.
Don't do that, dog.
Nope, don't do that. Don't do that here. You want to do that out there? Don't do it here."
Yeah, that's funny
'Cause,
because
yeah,
my,
man, they don't
my,
play with
my
that shit, bro.
mother-in-law was out there in that same area,
Yeah.
and they were in a like
Remember he
they were in a rooftop bar.
he owns the bar over there.
You know the
In-
rooftop
in La
bar
Perla.
over there?
Yeah.
The rooftop bar?
Oh, yeah.
Where all the like G's be over there. And she was taking a picture and someone came up to her, they said, "Yo, you can't have your phone out like that." It was like, "Yo, put your phone
Like,
down.
if you-
just
and
to protect yourself, put your phone down."
they've
because
laxed.
You don't want nobody feeling like you're trying to take a picture
Yeah.
and they're in the background of the picture.
Yep.
You're gonna feel some kind of way and
Yeah.
it might get crazy.
And
So
they're lax
put your
now
phone
because
down.
they let the tourists come in. Like after the pandemic and shit,
Well, they're
Hidam was telling me, he was like, nah, like I'm talking about like white tourists. He's
Yeah,
like,
no, I'm saying
they
they're
let them go down
Spanish,
there to
so-
go to the clubs and shit
Yeah.
because with the pandemic and shit, with everything
They need
closing,
that money.
they needed that money.
Right.
So they've laxed with that, but they're like, don't pull your fucking phone out. Like,
No.
we
So,
ain't having that.
the craziest shit is
yeah, you want to come
she-
party? Cool. Spend your money? Cool. But don't pull your phones out.
She went and she talked to
wasn't here.
This is the this the wild part. She went and she talked to an old dude who was by the spot that they B&B'd, and she asked him. She was like, "Hey, you know, I took a picture of my daughter in there, and the guys kind of came up to me and told me like, don't take a picture. Am I okay?" He's like,
Delete
"Oh
the
yeah."
photo.
He was like, oh yeah, you don't got to worry about nothing over there. And then like you could tell, she said she saw him whispering to the other person. So then the next morning, that other person came out and like saw her in the street. Like they were going to get breakfast. She was like, listen, this area is good. Unless they feel like you're like narking or something.
Yeah.
So
We don't want
she's
no journalists down here. None of that shit.
Exactly what they said. They don't want nobody like that could be like media or like news or anything like that taking any details or pictures. That's why she was like, you know, I think it was like the lady's grandfather or something. She's like, my grandfather's old school, so he's gonna act like nothing is. Yeah. It's nothing bad over here, but like this is an area where you don't want to be doing stuff like that. Just come, enjoy, have fun, but don't take pictures over there.
Yep.
You never been down there?
It could get real type shit.
I've been down there. I was well, not there exactly, but you know what I'm saying. In a long time, but I was there last year for my birthday. My daughter just landed there just now. She just texted me. She's going to celebrate her 21st birthday down there. Happy birthday, Lele.
Nice.
Daddy love you.
Lele. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, player.
Uncle Wes.
Yeah, this
from Uncle Wes, from Uncle Fred, from Uncle Ken in the
This
pod.
is old, yo.
Here we are.
This is old, yo. You got a traveling daughter by herself, like.
Nah, she's with her mom.
No, but I mean, like, she's not with you. Like, it's wild.
It's so crazy because it's like the first birthday that I spent without her.
Wow.
Her birthday.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? So
20
Does it
years
hurt?
you spent.
Yeah.
Yeah, it hurts, right?
Yeah, that's my baby.
Now, I hear
She
you.
made me a man.
Yeah,
Yeah, she did.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she did.
I was a little boy just fucking and doing dumb shit. I got her and I was, it's time to work.
The baby mother made you a man by keeping it.
Yeah, that's true. She made my decision really quick for me.
I mean, sometimes 1 + 2 = 2.
You know what I'm saying? But
the math ain't
Yeah, the math didn't math, but yeah, I know. You know,
I'm sure I went to Wilby,
sometimes it does. I'm just saying.
yeah, man, that shit was that day that I got that phone call that she was pregnant was probably one of the most craziest.
Who, your daughter?
No,
No,
my,
I knew you were going to say that. I knew you were going to say that.
No, first off, that
because
wasn't
I swear
like
to God,
your lead-in.
I was going to say it anyway. I was going to say it just for the fuck of it, but you said
missed
it.
I was like,
Nah.
did
How
you
about
see
who,
my
your daughter?
face? Did you see my face? I'm like, wait, your daughter's pregnant?
Yeah.
That wasn't like your pregnancy talk of 2 weeks ago and whatever. Where you
Oh,
just
yeah,
kept
no.
giving us, like, dry
No, there's
hints
no
that y'all out there
pregnancy
making
talk from me.
babies, yo.
There was none.
Yo.
Y'all added a baby into my life.
Yo, you were
Happy belated Mother's Day, guys.
mad dry hints at the shit going down.
Yeah,
Yo,
no, I didn't. I didn't
gonna
even
make-
mean to. But
we
no,
should
go
wrap
ahead. I'm
this
sorry.
up. The Knicks are on.
That moment you got that phone call from
being at the age that I was and having everything that I was going through in my life at that time was crazy. It was like
eye-opening word.
Fuck an eye opener. It was an eye closer. It was like fucking it just knocked me out. I had no choice. It was like I look back now and I wish my parents wasn't as old school and traditional as they was at that time.
Why?
Because I just gave up hooping. I just gave up. I just stopped.
Yeah. They instill like, yo, you gotta do what you gotta do now.
Yeah. Not only that, my older brother came to me and was like, "This is your first kid. You're gonna go play basketball and let some other kid change your daughter's diaper." I was like, "You motherfucker."
Yep.
Yeah.
He was
You know what I'm
right.
saying? He's right.
He is.
He's right in a sense.
But in your head, like,
But
you still want
in hindsight, if you look back, it's like, damn, that wasn't
you could
the
have been
best
able
choice.
to do both.
Yeah.
Both.
Yeah, if when I come down from school on breaks
Yeah,
or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But the minute I got that phone call, I think it was like, I don't know, like September. So it was like the
Were your
first
parents
semester.
pissed?
A little bit. Yeah, they was kind of upset. I was 20 years old. I was a baby.
I was-
19.
yeah.
I was young as hell. So
Yeah.
it was tough. It was so crazy that I flunked out. I started drinking like crazy. I ain't tell my parents for like the first month.
Of finding out.
Yeah, because it was just so fucking surreal.
You didn't know what you were going to do. Yeah.
Bro, all I knew to do at 19 years old was play basketball and play video games.
Yeah.
That's all I really knew how to do.
Yeah.
And work at my dad's store, or, you know, small, dumb little shit. You know what I'm
Yep,
saying?
yep.
I wasn't a man. I ain't know nothing. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So to get that information, like, yo, you're about to be a dad.
You're about to be responsible for another human being.
It's
Yeah.
crazy, right?
Bro, at 20 years old,
Yep.
and it's like,
Thank God I had $600 every time I needed it.
yeah.
What
I
the
hear
fuck?
Hey, but it works for him. It didn't work for me.
What's a bargain?
But yo, I'm trying to tell you that shit right there, you overpaid, nigga. You should have given $50 to Plan B.
There wasn't.
I don't think there was Plan B back then, bro. There wasn't Plan B then.
True.
But what I was gonna say is it's crazy because I was just reflecting on the other side of shit, right? Because for me, I see people recently posting their kids at prom, posting their kids graduating from college.
Them goddamn Pee Wee Herman shit.
And
Yo,
my
bro,
daughter,
even worse than that, bro.
my daughter's
got a
about
bunch
to
of
go into kindergarten.
Abu Dhabi motherfuckers now. Bunch of
My
princes.
daughter's about to go into kindergarten, dog.
Yeah.
And I always look at that and I'm like, yo, I waited too long, yo. I waited too long. I'm on the other side of that dynamic where you're like, yo, I grew up with my daughter. Like
Yeah.
she turned me into a man.
Yeah, for
she helped me
100%.
understand this.
100%.
And I'm like, bro, why did I really got to chase around a fucking 5-year-old?
I've always said, I said, listen, as hard as it is, it's cool for motherfuckers if they have the support system to have kids when they're young because
Earlier.
when your kids get older, you can do shit with them and you ain't fucking
can.
with a walker. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
like you're
Yeah,
chilling.
you can, dog.
You know?
Yeah, you
So-
can.
Like I vividly remember going out with my mom when I was of age and my mom was still young enough to be partying. You know what I mean?
right?
Like
She still is. What you mean?
she's a little different now, but
So like to go off of that point, it's like it's a gift and a curse.
yeah, that's what I mean.
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying? So like
Because there's a struggle with that, right?
Yeah, so
now at our
supreme,
age, we're a little
supreme.
more established. We're in a
Yeah.
position now where we weren't at that age.
Speak for
I
yourselves.
I'm just saying, like, I know that even for me, like you're talking about your sports that you wanted to get into and that you were looking
yeah,
as your future.
for sure.
You know what I mean? For me, like, I know for a fact I wouldn't have been able to travel as much as I did for music. I know I wouldn't have did half the shit I wanted to do as an artist. And, you know, Mook ended up having a baby later on, but like at the beginning, bro, when we didn't have kids, the grind was different.
Yeah.
Like everything was
Yeah,
focused
you don't
on
have
just
to.
music.
Y'all. Everything is about y'all.
And the intensity, the energy of everything that we put into that was just different, bro. It was. So I'm grateful that I was able to live for a certain period of time. But now that I'm older and, you know, music isn't like at the forefront of my life, like, dog, I wish I would have had kids earlier. Yeah. I'm grateful that I met my wife and, you know, I have
It's funny that music's not at the forefront for you now, and I think you're better.
Yo, I think I got better as well.
Yeah.
Is that weird?
No.
I think I
More
got
life
better the
experience,
older
bro.
I got.
You just
You got
became
more
more
experience.
mature, more
Bro,
mature.
You
more
can rap
experience.
about more shit.
Yeah, you
that
got more
actually
life
has more
experience now.
substance
Bro,
to it
relative-
than yet.
The
More
music
shit
that I
that
have that I've been
relative to-
working on that's coming out is like
Has soul.
the
It's
best of everything that I've ever done in my whole life.
It's got more soul to it.
It
trash.
does. Like it really does. There's really like stuff that I'm
dispenser.
able to. Fred's a hater. Fred just can't give it props. But bro, it's legit like the best stuff that I've ever done. And I'm not. I wasn't trying to get into my.
Yo,
like,
hey,
music.
listen, hold on.
It's actually not
It's
bad.
actually not that bad.
It's actually not bad.
That's an inside joke from earlier, dog. Don't worry.
You weren't here yet.
Don't worry.
If you come on time, you know about jokes.
I say all that to say like.
At least I made it this time.
You
Facts.
feel me? You feel me? You here, cuz.
I'm here.
I say
Small
all that to
steps,
say
small
like,
steps.
bro.
One sock at a
Each
time.
person's story, each person's avenue. This is how I know like there's a higher power than just us. For me, I'm not even gonna go all the way into that, but I'll just say like, yo, each person's story, each person's road that they have that they taken for their life there's a purpose for that, man. And it's dope that like you're on one side of the scope and I'm on the other side of the scope. And bro, we both have kids that are that we've set up for success no matter what.
Yeah. Well, that's my goal at least. You know,
Of course.
Some parents is but
Right. But at 20
I've been saying fuck these kids. Since I
but
was
hear this out.
16.
Hear this out.
I wish
20
I wish
hold
I
on,
had
hold
the
on.
mentality I have now though.
21 years ago when she wasn't even born, right now, this day 21 years ago when she wasn't born, could you have fathomed that you'd be at this point in your life and she's fucking going to a whole different state and she has a career in front of her and she has mad things that you've set up for her that you had no idea about 21 years ago?
No,
This is an
absolutely
excellent
not.
segue for another topic, though.
Yeah, but
Absolutely
real.
not. Absolutely not. Well, you got to remember, coming from a public school system, we didn't really even
Talk about it.
learn the shit that's really helpful. That's
Talk about it.
That's gonna teach me to be successful. You know
Right.
what I'm saying? They just
Or
taught
you
me.
not there that day?
Nah, the days that I
Those
did-
days.
The
Yeah.
days
We
that I-
had, we
the
had
days
to
that
go
I-
to play hoops.
Yeah,
Or you
nah.
not
We
there?
had to go to play hoops.
I made sure the first 2.5 marking periods, my grades was passable.
Bro, passable.
Make sure
I
he
was on
made
the
the team.
honor roll.
That's it.
I was on the honor roll for those months because you know what I did.
Congratulations.
You know what? No.
So
Let me
speak-
explain
so-
it.
so-
Let me explain it. Hold on, real quick. I was on the honor roll because I knew that other half a marking period in the third and the fourth, I could cruise, bro. I got enough to get me through the year.
I busted my ass all through high school.
You
Didn't
did?
Reg
Yeah,
make you run track?
so my
too?
senior year, I didn't do
Cross
anything.
country.
Cross country.
That was first marking period, though.
Yeah.
Again, that was first marking period.
I played ball senior year. Yeah, I'm saying, but I mean, my senior year, like I didn't have to do much for classes. I only needed English.
Yo, we have to get.
Oh, yeah.
Yo,
Yeah,
we
like
have
when they used to give me study halls and shit, you got to remember,
So,
tag.
I'm gonna message
was
him right now.
my counselor.
We have to get Ryan
So when
Gomes
I
on
used-
here.
when I
I
used to
got
get-
the
Yeah,
funniest
why not?
story ever about fucking cross country.
Yeah, sure.
dog.
Keep
So-
fucking cross talking.
Sorry,
Jesus
go ahead.
Christ.
No, because me and Kim
The
are definitely
fuck?
having a conversation.
It's all-
And
it's
him and
time to
Sos.
end this
It's
when it
all right.
starts happening.
No. It's all right.
All right,
but
but I-
it's
go ahead.
about an
forgot what I
hour.
was
It's
So,
about
go
an
ahead,
hour.
Kim.
you guys were just talking
Go
about
ahead, Kim.
setting up a future for your daughters.
Yes.
Yeah.
And there's a person out there right now in the NFL who is not interested in the future of your daughter.
Oh.
Harrison
Harrison
Buckner.
Yep.
Of the,
From the Chiefs.
Kansas
Oh
City
yeah, that damn speech.
He's a kicking mofo, but he also kicked a lot of
Kicked his own ass.
Oh, buddy. So
And kicked Taylor Swift's ass.
he basically said that
He's a Swiftie.
No.
He's
I know.
anti-women making money.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
anti-women having jobs.
Yeah, he wants
He's
them to stay at
anti-women
home.
doing anything but making babies and fulfilling their womanly
And for men
duties.
being men again.
Oh yes.
Right.
Because he is an alpha male,
Right.
as you can tell, because he's a kicker.
Yeah.
Yep. Yep.
Shots fired.
No, but
No.
Fired.
No. But let's
fight, Kim.
let's
It's yours. It's
take
yours.
it
Go.
let's take it a step further. I think
Go.
his mother's a physicist.
she
Yeah,
sure
yeah, yeah,
is.
yeah.
So it's like, dog, like what kind of mommy issues are you working out
And
today?
I think she was a single mother physicist.
Yo,
I
so like
believe.
what kind of shit are you working out on the stage today while yelling at
His
women?
mom was
at a
never
school
home for him
as a-
because she was always working.
to make sure that he could be the best kicker in
Yes,
the fucking
yes.
school.
Nah, bro.
And
I'm
he
pretty-
missed out on that. My
Nah,
mom wasn't home
hold on,
to make me oatmeal.
Don't do that. I'm pretty sure she went through school when he was in like high school. I'm pretty sure from
Bro,
looking at what
right.
from what I remember reading that she went through school later in life
Yeah.
to make sure he was straight first, and then so if that doesn't show you like
The
dog,
dedication
women
of
are
what women
fucking
are
the
out
shit.
there
Yeah.
doing.
Yeah, bro.
Women are the shit.
Also, it's a cry for like, Daddy, where were you?
Let's
That might be true.
let's pump the brakes. Let's pump the,
Nah,
not
bro.
all women are the shit.
Bro, we just came off.
A lot of
Mother's
women
Day. Don't
are
do that.
shit.
Don't do that. We just came off
we're-
Mother's Day.
We were just sitting here about talking about propping up daughters, man. Like,
Yeah,
don't-
man.
don't-
We went from that to that. Come
Wow.
on, Fred.
this guy
just
rains
'cause-
shit,
Just because you had a good weekend last week.
pissing shit.
Fucked up, dog.
He ain't give a fuck about that. He was caring about them $600.
True.
So,
Motherfucker.
nonetheless, yeah.
Harrison Buckner, man.
And,
I did read
yeah,
that.
he did
and
some-
he got
some
the
fuck
NFL
shit.
too. They have pretty much stepped out and
They,
said like,
they've
hey,
gotten rid of
Yeah.
him.
we don't.
Nah, they ain't gonna
Yeah,
cut him.
those are his words. Or yeah, we don't. Yeah.
And next year we're gonna put a woman coach on his team.
You want to hear the most fucked up part of everything?
Next year for the first fucking 3 weeks, everybody's gonna wear pink uniforms.
No. You want to hear the most fucked up part of everything?
Oh, go on it.
Currently, after his speech, Harrison Buckner is in the top 10 jersey sales in the NFL.
Yo, bro, I'm trying to. I was about
There's
to say
a
it, but
lot
I,
of
lot of Trump
dudes
supporters.
out
Yo,
there.
li-
lot
fuck
of
that.
cuck ass dudes out there, bro.
bro, I'm trying to tell you, a lot of motherfuckers.
Fuck with that thought process.
Hell yeah,
Hell
yeah,
yeah.
and just won't
he
say
got a
it.
standing ovation by
And
almost the
won't
whole
say it.
student body.
Did he go a little overboard with his views?
Oh, fuck yeah.
Oh, big time,
for
big
sure,
time.
for sure. But the core of what he's
He
really
said
trying
what
to
a lot of
say
people
is,
were thinking.
It's like, yo, we got to go back to keeping women at home, and we need to work and make the house strong.
and
Yeah,
a lot
Make
of
the
he
home
said
strong.
for men to be men again because
Yeah, 'cause
there's
men
a lot of
ain't
shit
men.
going on right now. You know?
But a lot of what he said is like
Uncle Shannon getting out of Tahoes with purses.
no. What I was gonna say is a lot of what he said was based around like his religious beliefs as well.
Yeah.
He's super
Old
like
school shit.
religious,
Old school shit.
values,
Old school shit. That's what I'm saying. His
my boy,
core,
you're
his
making,
core.
You're making millions of dollars, and not everyone in this climate that we live in currently is able
Yeah,
to make
yeah.
as much
That
as
whole
you are
single,
and
that
keep
whole
they wife
single
at home.
income household is.
I would love for my wife to not have to work.
Yeah, facts. You know what I mean?
She might not want to.
Hey,
she might not want to do that. But I would love to be able to put my wife in that position.
It's also
to
once
decide
again to
if she
be able
wants
to
or
be in
not.
that position
Right.
to
Yeah,
be able
that's
to
a different-
provide
that's
that
a
is a
difference.
completely different thing.
Right.
He's talking about it from a guy even at league minimum.
Right.
He's not hurting.
Yeah.
He'll never hurt.
Never.
You know what I'm
Never.
saying?
Not
So
in Kansas City.
he could do that for
Not
his
in
wife.
Kansas
Yeah.
City.
Yep.
He could
Yeah.
be that. He could be that knight in shining armor that she was waiting for this entire fucking
Yep.
time.
Yeah, but what I'm
Nah, he's one of the best kickers in the league. I can't take that from
yeah,
him.
he's
I'm
a
not
bad
saying
dude
he's
when he's
not.
kicking.
I'm
but-
just saying, but like he could do that.
Right.
yeah,
right.
he
He
financially
can do that.
can.
He
can do that.
He's
Yeah.
He
not
can do
speaking
that.
from the majority.
Yeah.
He's
No.
speaking from the top 5%,
Yeah.
10% in the country.
I feel like he went a little overboard with the whole women thing, a little bit too far, and the fact of what was the other thing that he said about?
Did you agree with it though?
No,
Oh, okay.
but to an extent,
Women's sports, gay people.
Yeah, he went-
exist-
He said some
gay
wild
he
shit,
people
bro. He was saying
exist.
some wild shit, bro.
Yo.
Like
Yeah, he
if,
ranted,
If
he
it
ranted.
exists,
He
if
ranted.
it exists on a liberal side of the spectrum, he was not about it.
nah. But what I can say is that
Black people get
He's
fair
on-
pay. Like,
yeah, I'm trying to tell you, he was talking some shit, but some of his shit, like, it's like it's brutally honest.
Right.
It's Bill Burr, old
Nah,
dad,
no.
old
Bill
dad.
Burr wouldn't say that.
Not like-
but,
not-
but in old dads, I know what you're saying.
But
Yeah,
you-
yeah, yeah.
in that movie,
Yeah.
Old Dad, it's
Yeah.
like the
Have you seen
changing
that?
of the,
but
the
it's
changing
like-
of the time.
but also it's like
has-
that we're losing control mentality. Like, so
Yeah.
what did you have control of in the first fucking place?
Really, like we don't control shit.
You,
Nobody does.
Nobody.
Illusion.
you're
Illusion.
fucking
Yeah.
proletariat when it all breaks
Yep.
down.
And
Unless
it-
you're making the rules, you ain't nobody.
I just, I don't stand with what he's saying, but I
Talk
see.
that if
I
you do,
see-
Sos.
Nah, I don't. A lot of his shit was foul.
Stand on business.
A lot of it was left field.
A lot of it was left field. The
I get
LBG
it.
shit. A lot of the shit was just crazy. But like he said, it was off of his religious beliefs.
Yep.
Like, I'm not saying that it's good. I'm not saying that it's bad. This is my personal opinion. I'm not speaking for anybody else. But I just traveled cross country and I felt a bit uncomfortable in the men's room, and someone that was a man, I guess, is looked like and is
Did
in the
they
bathroom.
try to do something to you in the
Nah,
bathroom?
they ain't do
Talk
nothing.
about
They
it.
ain't do nothing to me. But the shit was
It made
so
you feel weird,
awkward,
yeah.
bro. It was so awkward.
It was a shock. It was a shock.
Were they
Never
in a,
happened to you.
when they in a dress peeing at a urinal?
Nah. Yeah, not a dress, but you could tell it was like a female. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Was it?
Yeah, bro. I got bad eyesight, but I ain't blind, bro.
So it wasn't.
I can see
it-
tits. I
so
can
it
see
was
tits.
So it was a female. 1 hour, 8 minutes, 30
making
seconds.
it
Bro,
Like,
facts. That is getting cut the fuck. That's getting bleak, dog.
what the fuck?
It's a guy that's a girl now.
Oh my god.
I don't
That's
know.
what you should have said first.
Yeah,
Hey, please.
fuck it. That shit made me feel highly uncomfortable.
But
so the shit that he said.
But
Let him
if they
go.
but no, but if they would have walked in the bathroom with your daughter in there, you'd have been all like, "What the fuck?"
What you mean about my daughter? What you mean?
Like if they would have walked into the women's bathroom as they have trying to reassign their gender, you'd be upset that way too, no?
Of course.
So where are they supposed to go to the bathroom?
That's his
dude?
question.
But that's my thing, is that everybody's fucking bullshit has to spill onto my plate now, and I got to deal with it. Like, why?
Either way, though, is
Like,
what
either
Kim
So
way.
said.
this, so this,
You'd
guy,
have
so
to deal
this,
with it.
so this
Yeah,
guy,
either way.
That's
Saying either way.
that's probably where he's speaking from.
No,
like,
no. But
why
what
can't
what
the
Ken
people
is-
that feel my way get something too?
Understood. But what are the
you
lesser-
already do. You
what
got
are
a
the
men's
lesser-
bathroom. Why did you
1
choose to
minute-
go into that
1
bathroom?
hour, 9 minutes, and 20
Why did
seconds.
Yo,
1
bro,
hour,
that
9 minutes, 40 seconds.
that
So
shit is
anyway,
just- that shit is just
so
weird,
that's
bro.
the pick that's the one you picked to go into.
On that note,
That's the one that had the urinals, the stand-up ones. I identify with those bathrooms.
Dog, we went beyond the hour and shit just went left field. And I'm the only one drinking.
No, you're not. But like,
Well, Ken, you
facts.
too. But I'm the
Word.
only one.
I'm just
I'm
saying.
not
I'm just saying. There's a
Y'all
lot of
motherfuckers
people
are
that
wild,
probably his statement resonates with them. That's why his jersey sale went up.
Agreed.
You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people won't speak up on it.
Yeah,
you know
yeah,
what I'm
yeah.
saying? Because
Yo,
a lot of
bro.
people are hard
Except what a lot of people
to
say.
hold it back.
I want you to feel comfortable
But
saying
what if he
whatever
also
you
says
feel.
he black?
Hold on,
like,
hold on,
goes
hold
with
on.
Black Lives Matter.
Real quick. I want you, and I want you to feel comfortable saying whatever you want to on this podcast. I just want us all to be mindful of the terminology that we're using to, not be hurtful for anyone that is listening. That's my only thing.
Fuck them.
When I
No, because I don't think that anything Sosa's saying,
110,
I don't think that
58,
anything that Kenny is saying, I don't think that
Yeah, it's
anything
not- we're
that
not
you're
trying to be
saying
hurtful.
is from a place of
Nah.
Yeah,
trying
no,
to
no.
hurt somebody's feelings.
By
That's
no
where my
means, by
brain
no
is
means.
going. You're just genuinely having a conversation
Yeah,
amongst
yeah.
friends,
Yeah,
but we do have to be
we're being
mindful
clowns.
that
Yeah.
we're in a time and we're in a space that
This shit will
someone
get held
may
against us later.
Get offended from what we're saying.
No,
So
I
that's
get
where
it.
my
I'm
brain
not-
is going.
I'm not try-
I
I'm
know
just-
you're not.
I
I know
feel
you're
like
not. and
Eddie Murphy.
I know your heart, bro, and I know you're not.
Yeah, nah,
I
nah.
know you're not. But what I'm saying is,
I want to
other
have
people
Eddie.
may not know you, and I don't want
And
them
they
to
can
judge
take what
you
you're
for
saying
that.
in the
I don't
wrong
want
way.
them to judge you
Yeah,
for
yeah,
that
yeah,
because
yeah,
I know
yeah.
you a stand-up dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I got.
Don't
I got,
cut all this explanation out and just show that one thing
I
you
got,
said.
I got a lot
Yes.
of. I got a
Got
lot
it.
of.
That's also part of
LB
editing.
Yeah.
I was gonna say the word, but I got a lot of LBGQ. People
Yep.
in my.
Legitimate quoi?
Oh, that's French.
Legitimate quoi?
Okay, that's what
okay.
they.
Yeah, that.
Oh, whatever.
I got Spectrum friends.
But
Right.
oh, that's.
I got
that's how-
family.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I got friends
Same.
and family. So
Yeah,
those
when I
two.
say this, I'm only speaking because that's the way I talk.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
right,
I'm
right.
not trying to be funny and nothing like that. But
right, and those family members
funny
are
motherfucker.
cool with you
That shit-
saying
that shit
anything
funny.
anyway. There was a joint from Kendrick Lamar where he was breaking down, and there was a bar, and I don't know if we need to break off that.
No.
At the end, what I'm saying is after this, right?
Break it off.
But Kendrick Lamar was talking about him having a conversation with a friend that was gay
Yep.
in his rhymes, and he was saying how
was his
there's a
uncle.
derogatory song.
Or his aunt, right?
There's a derogatory, yeah. You remember the
aunt.
song? He was like, there's a derogatory word that is used towards gay people, right? In the beginning, the F word, right? And
I said
he's
it earlier.
saying, he's saying how,
Jesus.
and no, I'm saying, he's saying how that word can be offensive for people. However, that person as a gay person said, yo, you can use that word, but you got offended when a white girl got on stage and said your raps and dropped the N-bomb. So you can't be hypocritical
Yeah.
in those moments. Basically, that's what Kendrick Lamar's verse was about for that song, where he's saying, like,
you
yo,
can't spout bigotry while
can't-
also
while
not
also
liking
not-
bigotry.
correct.
That's like the clip with
Correct.
this cat from Clips.
right?
No
Right.
malice.
Going at Drake for not speaking up for black people, this and that, and this and that, and he's
Or Pusha.
Pusha. My bad. And how it's like how ironic he's saying all that shit.
Yep.
But this motherfucker, his whole career was based on him talking about how he sold drugs to the black
Oh my
community.
God, it's
Right.
It's literally drug rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like,
Push, right? Push.
Yeah,
Push.
yeah,
Oh,
Yeah, for
all
sure.
day.
Yeah.
Everything
All
is
day.
about cocaine.
yeah.
That's all he
So
talks
it's like,
about.
That was
yeah. So
early
you can't
coke
say
rap,
that
yeah.
you're not helping the black community when you weren't helping the black community either. You know what I'm saying?
He's the only one that I think actually like physically slayed Drake, though. He slayed Drake. He killed Drake.
Yeah, I don't want to talk about the beef shit. This is getting
He
corny
did.
at this
He
point.
did. But
It's a kid's bop about it.
Yeah.
that was the best one. But
There's
yeah, man.
more- there's more.
Again, I think that all of our brains and all of our minds are in the right spot.
Yeah,
we
facts.
say a lot of these things just to be funny, and we don't want nobody to be offended by what we're saying. But it's all truly like, y'all are flies on the wall when we have these conversations. Like the people listening, and we're just, bantering and having fun with our friends.
we
man.
project this conversation on purpose so you could be a
Indeed.
fly.
Indeed. 1,000%.
This is all clickbait.
No, it's not. It's not clickbait. But it's genuinely us
Yeah, no,
catching
no.
up for the week.
Yeah,
Because
facts.
we haven't talked to each other in 2 weeks now.
2 weeks.
And we got to have those conversations because, man, we connect over this podcast. 1,000%.
And our dumbass group chat.
Yeah, the group chat be wild. But some of the things in the group it should be going left.
Yeah.
Yo, I'm just happy that you're here and the Knicks are playing.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of
Knicks
here.
are on right now. I need to know.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's get out of here.
They down by 2.
Who y'all
Yeah.
got? Who y'all got?
Knicks.
Pacers tonight.
I I got Knicks tonight.
Yeah, I want the Knicks to win,
Knicks in 7.
Knicks in 7.
but I think Knicks in 7.
6, baby. Let's
Knicks
go.
in 6. You're a Knicks fan?
I would.
All day.
Yeah,
Okay.
I would hope. I would hope they
You
win
and
tonight
Bill?
so that they have that extra rest.
Yeah,
know?
agreed.
I just
Because
want- I
feel
just want
Boston
them to
about
win.
wrap these boys up.
I just want them to win in New York so they could just act fucking like
No.
They'll win in New York and go
I
crazy.
want them to win in Indiana.
Yeah.
So they sit there and don't
Relax.
have that game 7 feeling like they had the last time when we had to stretch it all the way out when
Yeah.
when Reggie had his like little 8.3 minute like or
30 seconds.
second
Yeah, yeah.
breakdown. Nah. I want them to feel
Just
all
finish
of
it off.
I want them to feel
Finish
it out.
him.
Yeah, no,
I want Brunson to drop 50 tonight.
I want to hear the roommates podcast and be like, yes,
Yeah.
this was a victorious night.
Fire.
But
Fellas,
on that note-
any parting words? Fred, we'll go to you first.
No, I don't have anything.
You don't have nothing
Yeah,
at
no,
all?
good.
Okay. Sos.
Yeah, when you fly, don't get clear, get TSA pre. It's a lot cheaper and clearer than at all the airports, and TSA pre is 5 years for $75, way cheaper.
Yeah.
Dope. I'm going to look into that because I'm leaving next month.
Way
Okay.
cheaper. I was
Going
gonna get
to
clear. I was gonna
Aruba.
get clear, and clear's not at all the airports, and it's way more money. It's like $190
So
a year.
TSA pre is the way.
TSA pre,
Even overseas. TSA I thought was only U.S.
I don't know, bro.
All right, we're going into a whole nother I gotta pee.
I would
Oh,
think-
good.
I
Fred,
would-
you held it
well,
for a long
remember,
time.
You're going
Facts.
into the,
Ken, any final words, and then I'll give mine.
I was trying to. You do yours first. I'm trying to find that the craziest advice I've ever found from a stranger. I want to share that.
Oh, that's
Got it.
right. Remember that? Yeah,
Got it. I really don't
that's
have
way
nothing.
up in the group chat.
I really don't have nothing. I do just think that really quick to kind of go backwards to the Diddy subject, and I'll give a 1 minute spiel, and then Ken, you can go. But fellas, if you are one that has a DV, you are one that has those issues and been in those situations where Diddy has been, and you don't take this time now to self-reflect and realize that what you did was absolutely wrong. You don't take this time now to realize that like what you did was some fuck shit. I don't know what to tell you, man. Yo, if you could see yourself and put yourself in his shoes in that moment, watch that video for that time, and again, put your face on his dog. As a person that has a daughter, I promise you, man,
Murder.
I'm going to jail, and I'm gonna sit
murder.
down happily for a very long time after murdering your ass. Like
Yep.
and this can be used in my trial. I don't give a fuck. My daughter's 5 years old, dog. I'm coming to find you. Like the moment she says somebody put their hands on you. So yo, fellas, take a second, take a fucking deep breath. Leave the house. Leave the area that you're in.
That's what I used to
Keep
do.
your
Get
fucking
arguments.
hands to yourself.
Be quiet,
There's a
just get
reason
out
for
of
that,
there.
fellas. Take a moment. Be mindful. There's times for everything. And when you're at a point where you are at your end, your boiling point, yo, walk away, man. Don't put yourself in that situation. Please. I'm asking for your sake, because if you do it to my daughter, it's a wrap for you. Please. Ken,
I
go.
don't really want to follow that. Good night.
Yeah, facts.
Hey, that's all I got, man. Yo, thank y'all
Weston
for tuning
Springer.
in. Thank y'all for tuning in, man. We appreciate y'all. We love y'all, man. We will be back next week. Our same bat time, same bat channel.
Maybe.
That's all I got, man. Peace.
Yeah, I'll come up with that next time, guys. Sorry.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You are tuned in to the Nutso Bunch podcast.